Hey guys, and welcome to episode 13 of Multiplayer Mondays. This week's most highly requested car was the McLaren MP4-8. Now this car is at a rank of 1571 with a tuning of 10-0-10-10. Now of course the highlights of this car is its acceleration and its handling. We all know that in corners, even in longer drifts as well, this car can perform exceptionally well, and there's not much difficulty in steering this car. But the main thing that everyone takes advantage of is the acceleration, so that's why I'm not going to be talking much about this car as a multiplayer car. Instead, I'm just going to do a commentary on the gameplay that you see. So at the start, like everyone does whilst using this car, this is what you do. A lot of people just knock down cars at the start, and I had no intention of knocking that car down. And another thing is that I didn't even expect to knock that car down because it seemed like a bigger car, and this car is very small in comparison to that. But even then, because of its speed and acceleration it was able to knock it down pretty easily. Now you see, because of its acceleration, look how far ahead I am in the race, and unfortunately I wreck here. But even then, I'm thinking to myself, how is it that I can be so far ahead? So this car must be really great. But it wasn't until the end of the race that I realized why I was so far ahead and those other races weren't able to catch up that quickly. And that's because I was the only one that was triple boosted. The rest of them weren't even using any of the boosters, so I felt like such a loser for thinking that I was going really fast and beating them so easily. But as soon as I looked at the leaderboard here, then I realized that, oh right, I was the only one that was using boosters. Now I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case for all of the other races, and I wanted to come across some competition so I could have some interesting races, and that's exactly what happened. I saw the SLKs and I was like, I have to take full advantage of this car's acceleration in the beginning and get as far ahead as I could before they will catch up. And a lot of the time I pay attention to the mini-map, which is on the top left hand of the screen, so I could see that that person is catching up really fast, and I had no doubt that that was going to be the special edition. And over here I was so sure that he was going to knock me down right here, but somehow I managed to escape from that, and what I did was just move out the way as soon as I could. You don't want to be knocked down by those cars because one, you're not going to catch them up if they get ahead. You can see right now he's pulling ahead, and I'm just hoping for him to wreck. And luckily, right at the end of the race, I don't know what he was doing, but he wrecked and I took advantage of that. And even though it's free race, I just wanted to get the race over and done with. So then on to the final race. On sector 8 we have a Lotus, we have a Cadillac Concept, and keep an eye out on him because you'll see what he will do. And we have an Apollo Intensa Emotion as well, so this race is going to be a challenge. Again, I'm taking full advantage of the acceleration. I just want to pull away as fast as I can, but you see it takes no time at all for him to catch up. Now pay attention to what I do here. Of course I try and get advantage of that trick to get speed, and you never see me taking the right hand side in normal time limited events or any other video I upload on sector 8. But because I saw that he was right behind me, I did not want to be knocked down, which is why I took the right, as I knew he would take the left. And this is something you need to be aware of. You need to pay attention to your races and your opponents that are catching up behind you. If you think that they are going faster and they're going to knock you down, just simply get out the way, so this way it gives you an advantage. And right here again, because I'm paying attention to the minimap, I knew exactly what this person was doing. He's going to be blocking the road over here, which is why my drift over here was slightly awkward. I went as far wide as I could because I expected him to be towards the middle, which is why I managed to dodge him. So then as you watch the rest of the race, let me just talk about a few things. One I want to talk about is, I hope you're not getting bored of these multiplayer videos. If you are, then just leave a feedback in the comment section, but if you enjoy it as well, then leave that as well, so I know that you guys are really enjoying the series and I will continue doing them. We are only on episode 13, so I'm hoping there's a lot more to do in the future, but at the same time, who knows how long it's going to be before Asphalt 9 is released. And I will say to you that when Asphalt 9 does come out in the Play Store, I'm going to be playing that game a lot, so expect a lot of gameplay to be released and a whole load of content that will be coming regarding Asphalt 9. Now unfortunately here I tried to do a sharper turn, but I did not realize that he was going to be this far up, so he managed to get me this time. But I didn't really take that note of it because it's just a free race and I wasn't going to lose out on any points, and I guess he was really bored as well. So if you've made it this far into the video, then leave a like. Remember, next week we are moving on to A class, so comment any A class vehicle that you'd like me to use. I will remind you guys once again, if you see the same car that somebody else has requested, all you have to do is like that comment. This way it makes it much more easier for me. So take care, and I'll speak to you all in a future video. Bye.
Put the place up, yeah, we know what we made of. Can't get enough of you, boo, I'm a chaser. Face up, now I feel a little major. Blink of an eye, ego, I'm a taker, shaker. Yeah, she was a born shaker. She shake me out that door to no place. Damn, why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you stabbed me in the back. Something like a rose when we came out there. We settle facts like Da Vinci. I'm breaking codes, so breaking backs, come on.